Hey Scorpio, welcome to your love and romance reading for May 2021. Please forgive this little bright glare here. I don't know what it is about you guys. It did not come up for the other videos, but it's coming up for Scorpio. I guess you guys are super shiny this month. I don't know what's going on there, Scorpio. This is for Scorpio's Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the month of May. If you're sick and tired of love videos, you came to the right channel, my darling. You just clicked on the wrong video, okay? Every week I do a forecast for all the zodiac signs where I talk about everything except for love and romance. Once a month I do a love reading, and that's what this is right here. So this is going to be for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And we're going to see what is happening for you guys in the area of love. All right, let's get right on into it. I feel like we need one more good shuffle. Yeah, that was a nice one. Okay, let's get right on into it, my fellow Scorps. Your first card here is the Two of Cups. Well. Two of Cups is going to be a mutual love, a mutual attraction, but more specifically, a soulmate connection, a soulmate energy. And I feel like there's this, like breakthrough energy that's coming in for all of the signs, because so far for each of the signs it's kicked off with the message of here's what your problem has been, and now you're breaking out of that and you're manifesting the exact opposite. And so for Scorpios, I feel for a lot of you, your problem in relationships were that you were not manifesting someone that matched you in the relationship in terms of investment, like emotional investment or expressiveness. You were in relationships with people who maybe were not emotionally available, or who just kind of were like take and never give. Not necessarily financially, but it could just be like you always had to be the strong one. You always had to be the rock. You always had to be the listener. You always had to be the problem solver. But when it came to something you needed, crickets and tumbleweeds, right? And so a lot of you are breaking out of that, and this is like giver meets giver when the Two of Cups comes up. It's like two people who are givers find each other, and these are the kinds of relationships that are going to last forever, because we're talking about when each person is thinking about how to make their partner happy. Those are the relationships that are going to go on forever, because both people in the relationship are always wondering, how can I make my partner happy, right? They're doing that for each other. So it's this exchange, it's this mutual exchange, soulmate love, soulmate connection. I also feel, Scorpio, that a lot of you are finally making a decision to focus on this person. Those of you Scorpios who have had a lot of responsibilities, or self-imposed responsibilities where you have to be like the superhero for everybody, you're stepping away from that. You're wanting your downtime, you're wanting to focus on your love life, your relationship, make time for this person. And so many of you are becoming less available for people in your life who tend to call you when they need something, they need rescuing, they need help. I also feel some of you Scorpios are making a decision to cut back on work hours. You might be doing something in terms of budgeting, like, working something around with your budgeting, or you might be coming in with a way to kind of make a little extra income that you're going to go ahead and you're going to, like, I don't know if I want to say passive income. I do feel that's like maybe more for the weekly readings, because we're supposed to be talking about love here. But I do feel like some of you Scorpios are working towards generating a passive income where there's income coming in without you having to, like, clock in or like work hours. Like you have a product or you have something out there that's bringing in income. But prior to that, I think like some of you are coming up with a way where you're able to cut back on your hours without having a financial consequence. Okay. It's gonna be different for different ones of you, but I do feel like a lot of you are wanting more time with this person. And there's like feisty energy coming into the love readings this month, because Scorpio, what I'm feeling with you guys is like I'm hearing very white music. So very white for me is like this is like you are just like really focusing on pleasing somebody and being pleased and taking your time doing so. And so it's like no distractions, no distractions, no distractions. I just feel like you guys are coming into this relationship where both of you are like getting life settled, getting your personal lives settled down, without distractions, without drama, and just being able to focus on one another and pleasing one another, like in every way. That's what I feel like you're manifesting, or that's what the energy is here kicking it off. I also feel, Scorpio, that some of you are attracting somebody that you see them as very graceful. Like you're really drawn to the way that they move. You're really drawn to like the lines of their face, the lines of their hands. Like you're just really kind of like this person just kind of takes your breath away. Like you're just very in awe of this person. Like I just feel like you're seeing them as very magical, very different. This could also be someone who does have like a strong uh mystical DNA, or comes from a line of mystics, someone who is intuitive, someone who maybe kind of shares your beliefs. Those of you who are more into the metaphysical, or more into the mysticism. Um, so this is somebody who understands that, I feel. They might not be as open about it as some of you might be, but I feel like some of you have certain abilities and you're attracting somebody who also has abilities. But in the past, those of you who have abilities, in the past, you attracted people who have abilities that use that power negatively and were drawn to the darker stuff, the darker energies. And I feel that this is someone who's in the light. Okay, this is someone who's in the light. They may have had to work very hard to be in the light, but I do feel this is someone who's in the light. Your next card here, my darlings, is Ace of Pentacles. That makes me happy. Now, I know Ace of Pentacles traditionally is going to be seen as a card having to do with money, having to do with finance. And now, so obviously, we did have a little bit of that come up, that like some of you were getting money settled, or getting in a good place financially to where you weren't working as much and you could focus on your love life. And so for some of you, you might be meeting this person through those endeavors, through those projects, or something that you're doing to expand your work. However, some of you may have already beat me to it in the comments. If you watch my videos, you know why I get so excited when I see Ace of Pentacles. This is not only about money. This is about energy. Okay, the Pentacles are about energy. And one thing I've noticed reading for people over the years is Ace of Pentacles, for me in my readings, tends to come up when you're making a massive energetic breakthrough. You're coming into this energetic shift, this energetic upgrade, and breaking out of what some people refer to as generational curses, negative energies that you've inherited, that have been passed down to you through the family line. You're breaking out of it. You're ascending. You're coming into a higher frequency, into a higher vibration. So you're coming into this time of elevated energy, where you're manifesting like higher quality, like a higher quality partner, a higher vibration, higher frequency partner. And you're breaking out of any blocks, you're breaking out of any stagnant energy. So when I see Ace of Pentacles, I get really excited. I'm like, I'm happy for you. So some of you are ascending. And Scorpio, I have a message to share with you here, and Raphael is bringing it in. So thank you, Raphael, Archangel Raphael. And he's saying that some of you have been working really hard to heal. And you're like, oh yeah, I already had my Ace of Pentacles. And Raphael is saying you ain't seen nothing yet. I put in the ain't. He didn't say ain't. I said ain't. Sorry, Raphael, I paraphrased. But he's basically saying you haven't seen anything yet. You have not seen anything yet. Like this Ace of Pentacles you think you had was like a teeny little drop compared to the shift that's coming for you. And he's telling me over the next 4 months, it's gonna start out gradually. Whoa, I don't know if the mic picked that up. Can you guys hear that? So I have another candle going in the corner, and it is making some massive noise. Sorry, I had to pause and take that in because it was like I had to stop and I had to be in that moment. But the flame was making like an igniting noise, or like a I don't know if I want to say hissing noise, but that was a big confirmation for me. We can tell a lot about energy by the way candles burn. And so when we talked about this big shift of energy coming in, this big surge of energy coming in, that was massive confirmation for me, Scorpio. I don't know if the mic picked it up, but it was like, wow. So really big shift, really big upgrade here. Okay. And so Jophiel is around a lot of you Scorpios right now. Jophiel is associated with like dark pinks, fuchsias, roses, okay, the Mother Mary, any of those kind of energies. If you're feeling kind of drawn to, know that this is like you're picking up on her energy, and she's coming in to help bring beauty into your life, specifically to beautify your words, to beautify the works of your hands, to beautify your thoughts, your words, your actions, your deeds, and to bring beauty into your life in terms of like this relationship. Because like I said, I feel like a lot of you, like this person, you're just like, oh, they're so beautiful, right? Even if you're attracted to men, and even if you date men, like you're looking at this guy and you're like, oh, he's so beautiful, right? Like I just feel like there's just this sense of awe, this sense of like just admiring this person and being in the physical realm. Scorpio, that's been an ongoing thing for Scorpio over the past several months, right? That a lot of you were attracting situations or people that were trying to keep you grounded, that were trying to get you back into your body, right? And so I feel like this is happening with this relationship, with this connection and this attraction, bringing you back into the physical realm so that you can enjoy life here on earth, right? You're a spiritual being here to have a physical experience. And sometimes we forget to have the physical experience as we're so connected with trying to heal and evolve. Now, your next card here is the Three of Cups. Three of Cups can be good news, happy times, celebrations, engagement, pregnancies. So this could be some things that some of you might be manifesting at this time. I do feel though with the Three of Cups, this is like you're coming into a sense of community, because one of the meanings of Three of Cups is a community of like-minded people, like finding your soul tribe. And so I feel some of you are beginning to gravitate towards certain events, certain activities, certain places where you feel like it's kind of calling to you. It's your vibe, it's your crowd. And the steps that you're taking is aligning you with this soulmate, with this person that's coming in that you're going to have this strong connection with. I also feel some of you are being taken in by this person's community or by this person's friends. And I feel this person has a lot of, well, maybe I shouldn't say a lot, but maybe like a few very close female friends. And I feel like they're really kind of taking you in, and you have a soulmate connection with them as well. Okay, I don't necessarily mean it like in like everybody's gonna get freaky deaky kind of way. I don't mean that, but there's a sense of like soul family. Like there's something about this relationship, and something came in. I'm curious how many of you have a Virgo placement because it feels very familiar to me. With similar to me with the Virgo reading is like there's like this sense of like family or this sense of community. Like they're taking you around, the people closest to them, and those people are taking you in as an extension of that person, and just kind of like, like treating you like, hey, you're one of us now, kind of energy. I have a very specific message here for you guys, Scorpio. Okay, very specific message. And it's not going to be for every single one of you. So please don't freak out and don't panic because it might not be for you. But I think that for those of you that it is for you, you're gonna know right away that, yep, I know, I know, I know, I know. I feel some of you have like this mother wound because your mother may have behaved towards you more like a jealous sibling, or like in competition with you, or maybe just very critical, very hard on you. So you may have not had a very nurturing experience with your mother in your earlier life. And I feel like when this relationship happens and it comes up, and like you might even mention or you might even say something like, oh, my partner, my boyfriend, my girlfriend, whoever, like they took me around and their family was so nice, and I met the parents, and or I met the friends or whatever, and they were so nice to me. I feel like I feel like for some of you, your mother is saying something or doing something or like reacting in this really kind of negative, critical, accusatory kind of way, where you're like, okay, this is it. Like now I'm cutting the cord. Some of you might be choosing like to burn the bridge, so to speak. But I do feel like some of you, this person's making you feel like, um you're betraying them. You're betraying them by having a relationship with this person's family. You're betraying them by having a good relationship with his or her sisters or friends or mom or aunts or grandma or whatever, you know? And so I feel like it's like some of you are, it feels very literal, right? With the Ace of Pentacles, I kind of talk about sometimes in previous readings, I've said you're breaking up with the old soul family and you're ascending into a higher soul family. Like there's an exchange, and some of you are actually having that happen in a very, very literal sense. Like you're feeling as though this mother energy is like cutting you off or like giving you an ultimatum, or like accusing you of betraying them in some kind of way, so that there may be some kind of rift or tension, okay, between you and this mother figure. Again, it's very rare that I get like sad messages like that, but I do feel some of you kind of feel or sense that's coming, and spirit is letting you know you need to be prepared for that. But know and understand that you're coming into this higher vibrational frequency as far as feminine energy is concerned. And I feel like a lot of you are going to be able to heal um all that other stuff through this new connection, through this community of like-minded people. Okay, for some of you, this could quite literally be an engagement, a birth announcement, those traditional meanings as well. The next card here, my darlings, is the Two of Pentacles. Okay, Two of Pentacles can be busy energy and it can be a lot going on. And I know traditionally in love readings, Two of Pentacles is seen as like oh, somebody's cheating, somebody has more than one relationship going on. um that's not always the case, okay? And I'm not getting that energy from Two of Pentacles for you guys in this case, in this situation. We already know the foundation here is the Two of Cups, and we have these really positive cards. What I'm feeling with the Two of Pentacles for you guys in this instance, Scorpio, is a sense of like you need to get out of your head. Because one of the meanings of Two of Pentacles is like you're really judging yourself and you're really worried about how you're looking in a situation. You're scared that you're going to look stupid. You're scared that you're going to look silly. And for some of you who do have this situation with this mother figure, it's making you feel like, oh, I'm a bad person, and everybody can see I'm like this terrible, horrible person, and like they're not gonna like me once they get closer to me, and they're gonna be like, oh no, Scorpio, like, we thought you were good, but no, you're bad. Like there's just this fear of being judged or this fear of looking stupid. And that's the vibe that I'm getting. And some of you are getting triggered and feeling that way because you're so happy, but it's bringing up the vulnerability. And now you're feeling insecure. You're waiting for something to go wrong. Other ones of you, this critical mother kind of energy maybe is like, triggering you to have this fear that you're looking a certain kind of way. And the Two of Pentacles is saying, stop, 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 snap out of it. Okay. You don't know what other people are thinking. Don't assume, don't try to, guess, and try to come into this with a playfulness. Try to have fun. Try to come into this with lighthearted energy. That's one of the things about Scorpios, and I'm allowed to say this because I'm a Scorpio too. Scorpios by nature, we want to connect through the deep stuff. Like we want to know all the deep, dark secrets. We want to talk about, here's my traumas. What are your traumas? Like we want to go really deep, but you're going to bond here and you're going to have a relationship that moves forward, and the two of you get closer through playfulness, through lighter energy. We don't always have to talk about the deep, dark things to feel close with someone or to bond. So you're kind of being encouraged to lighten up here. Okay. Try to come into this with playfulness. And some of you Scorpios are ready for it, right? Or some of you are like, yeah, I totally get it. Yeah, I totally feel that. I sense that. And I want to be more playful. And I'm trying not to get into like all the deep, heavy stuff already. And so some of you are already on that path. Your next card here, my dears, is the Queen of Swords. This is boundaries. This is confirming what I said about that mother kind of energy. Okay, so some of you are kind of getting like this ultimatum, and some of you are being made to feel guilty or like you're getting cut off. They might not like the person that you're with. They might see the person that you're with as like very against their beliefs, very against how they feel things should be. But honestly, to be honest with you, Scorpio, I don't even think it's about that. I think it's about like there's this insecurity, right? Like they were maybe looking at you as like their hope to rescue them financially or to benefit them in some kind of way. And now that they see you kind of going off and having this new life and like joining this other family, it's all of a sudden like, well, you betrayed me, so I'm gonna cut you off or I'm gonna pull away. And they might use other things, right? Like you went against your upbringing in some kind of way, or you never brought this person around, you never let us approve the person, or it could be all kinds of excuses. But really I think what it is at the end of the day is they're losing control over you, and so it's like they're giving you this ultimatum to try to hold on to you. Boundaries, 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 boundaries. Don't allow that old energy to steal your joy, because something very wonderful is coming in. Not just this relationship, but the people around this relationship. It's all very wonderful. So don't let, the old life and the old people, I don't mean old people as in like people who are elderly, but the previous people in your life to bring in like this dark cloud or this heavy energy onto it. Like Rumi said, be like a tree and let the dead leaves drop. That's all you can do. And allow yourself to be happy. Allow yourself to play. Allow yourself to enjoy this. It's safe for you to receive this love. Okay, Scorpio? Be sure to watch your moon, sun, and rising sign videos, or your Venus if this is not your Venus sign. You may need a private reading, which I'm more than happy to do for you. If you want to go to calendly.com/amethystangelite, you can schedule a private reading with me there. And don't forget to check out your weekly forecasts as well. Thanks for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Bye, Scorpio.